Before we knew who SmartSchoolBoy9 was, it all started with a random Reddit post on r/Instagram. This post was discussing the 3 accounts they had found, and all 3 accounts seemed to be posing as children and using AI to create or to at least edit the photos. All I can say is, boy, I wish it was only 3 accounts. The first account was TrueSticks11. At first, the post seemed more or less normal, just being of a little kid and all, but over time, they became more and more grotesque and animated. These images are the first insight into the weird fetishes of SmartSchoolBoy9. They had the classic large red lipstick, and it was accented by like a pale white skin. Ugh, these pictures are just gonna creep me out the whole time I'm editing, guys. It's gonna suck. What's more important to note about this count, though, is the weird obsession with posting videos accusing people of pretending to be children. With all the foresight, I'm sure you can see how that's crazy to think about.
Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes.
The tendency for these accounts to criticize other people like that is important, and I want you guys to keep that in mind. Even if one wasn't enough, we got another account just like it, Girl Chloe 12. These accounts were very similar and even interacted with each other pretty often. If you pay attention to the posts on screen, you might notice the incessant use of high-heeled mini boots. That was the other staple fetish of SmartSchoolBoy9.
At playtime, I'm sometimes running around with my really cool heeled footwear I wear with my uniform.
You might be wondering why 2 accounts would be posting content like this together, and also you might be wondering who even is SmartSchoolBoy9. Those 2 questions can be answered with this 3rd account here. SmartSchoolBoy9 was a very similar account with one key difference. He wasn't hiding the fact that he was a full-grown man with the use of AI. And what do we notice when watching these videos?
Let me know if you like school as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's right. This is the same guy that made those videos on TruthSticks11, meaning all 3 of these accounts are a single person.
A man pretending to be a boy.
SmartSchoolBoy9 is creating multiple accounts in order to appear like a child with child friends. At this time, it was for an unknown reason. Doesn't this make it weird that he was laying in on those other accounts so heavily earlier? While the Reddit post may not have uncovered all the secrets, it's safe to say the OP dipped his toes into what would become like a deep rabbit hole that would gain a lot of popularity on TikTok.
The actual fuck? Found all of them and blocked them all. TruthSticks11 is seriously creepy to me. I've been trying to find more about them, but can hardly find anything. Very weird account, to say the least.
It did give us a face behind all the creepiness. We could see he was clearly a grown man who could barely fit his tongue in his mouth. A man who loved dressing up as like a schoolboy wearing high heels, and like he painted his face white and would put ridiculous lipstick on.
Oh. School up. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm on the school bus.
Yeah, these videos got harder and harder to watch. I'm already regretting making this video, but whatever. If you couldn't tell by now, this is all clearly fetish driven, and I'm proud to say I don't understand anything going on. When you consider the fact that he was the owner of all these accounts, by the way, there was like dozens that we know about, considering the fact that he owned them and they were commenting self-deprecating things.
You are really sad. And if that's your name, David, be honest with yourself. You're 50, as you said elsewhere. You reply to me, a girl, as if I'm your buddy? No chance ever.
It seems he enjoys criticizing his genuine flaws and calling out these actions, also telling us he is fully aware of what he's doing. For all these reasons and more, he really needs some kind of intervention, whether it be cops or just banning him off social media or something like that. I don't know. He just needs something. These videos unfortunately keep getting worse. There's a video of him looking in the mirror and people are speculating he was pleasuring himself. I'll let you be the judge of that. Beyond that, there's videos of him outside, like in the wilderness. I had no idea he had the balls for that.
Look at school.
He even posts pictures of him in playgrounds, which is terrifying. Some of these videos and images could be screen grabs that he voiced over, but some of them are definitely real. If that wasn't bad enough, he posted a disgustingly edited video of him chasing a kid. Keep in mind, it is highly debated whether it's real or not. I mean, who would not stop this guy if they saw it going on? But you never know. I personally hope for the kid's sake it's edited. As more people are investigating, it wasn't long until someone discovered his identity.
It would be revealed that this person's actual name was in fact David Alter, with the man being 59 years old.
David was one of the few characters SmartSchoolBoy9 would reference, and sometimes he would call him his brother or even his dad. It turns out that's the owner's actual name, and it begs to question the significance of the other characters such as Stephanie. Stephanie was referenced on multiple accounts, and she even had her own. This is where David would dress up as a girl with all the same characteristics as the other accounts. This is when it would come to light many of the malicious DMs and comments that David would send out.
Do you like school? I do. It is good. You have some cool shirts, but I have to wear school uniforms to school. It is nice, but casual isn't allowed, and it's quite hot here in the UK, as the month of June suddenly got warmer.
With this apparent empire of realistic children, he was trying to swoop in on genuine children to do who knows what with. We can see comments on children's accounts, but we cannot be sure what had actually happened, so it would all be merely speculation. As these accounts grew, he would target real minors and use them as characters for a profile. He would edit them and just do horrible things I'm not going to show on here. One of these accounts was Joanne, a genuine minor at the time of the photos, and these photos would go on to be edited by David. She detailed her story on Reddit, and this is how it went.
Hi, I have only now just been made aware of this SmartSchoolBoy9 situation. My name is Camille, and this man has used videos of me from when I was 15 years old and used them to create an alias called Joanne Tang. If anyone has any evidence, please message me on my Instagram or TikTok. I'll be reporting this situation to the police and identity theft, as well as and child content, and I could use as much evidence as possible. Thank you. I think all of that is totally justified, and she's well within her right to do any of that.
Even though this subreddit was made to put out information on this guy, her post was taken down for some reason. Yeah, I don't even know. But they ended up making a new one and uploading it on there. One random unhinged thing to add is that while many of the hateful comments he left were self-deprecating and definitely true, they all range with validity, and that includes this one here.
As he mentions that this user has a clear interest in cannibalizing kids, and even performing ritualistic sacrifices on them.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how literally we should take this one, but many other statements are true, so it's something to consider. Anyways, on a positive note, here's a sick clip of him singing.
I think I hear a running tram, going back in time, not out of time. I think I like a little lemon and lime. Say Mary Ann, hey Steely Dan. I like the sound of that running tram.
Yeah, when you really listen to it, it's disgusting. So this all brings us to current day. The most recent update we have of him is that people have discovered his old address, and apparently it was in Liverpool. People have been throwing bricks through the windows, and the cops have been near it.
So take a quick look at this screenshot from a SmartSchoolBoy9 video. In it, you may notice this house. That house is believed to be a previous residence of SmartSchoolBoy9, and police were recently spotted parked outside of that house. And as you can see, they seem to be the exact same house. Now, very sadly, it's believed that the police weren't really there to catch SmartSchoolBoy9, but apparently they were there because bricks are constantly being thrown through the windows of that house. Now, I should note that this is not believed to be Schoolboy's current address, and even if it was, nobody should be throwing bricks through anyone's window.
Yeah, I agree that throwing bricks is excessive, but it's crazy to think how much progress we've made in this, and it seems likely he will not continue with these videos. We likely know what he actually looks like, and the media has pressured him out of continuing this content. Maybe he'll stop this content forever, perhaps he'll be arrested. Anyways, you guys should subscribe, and I'll see you later.